Hey friends, it's Misty. I got a little cursy at during tonight's check-in. So if you have littles that you watch this with, I don't know that this is the one that you want to watch this with them. I'll try to be more cognizant of that going forward because I know several of you have mentioned that you watch it with your, your children or your grandchildren, and I love that so much. It's so sweet. And I'll try to make sure I warn you guys if it's just been a bad day, and you're gonna find out if you watch till the end. So love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, March 23rd. It is almost 10. I got up at 8, took a shower, went and got my blood drawn, got home about 9:15ish. It's 15 till 10. And changed. And now I'm ready to get my day started here at home. So the blood work took probably about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. They were kind of busy, but at least I was able to have a seat. And I think there were 5 or 6 people in front of me. They go somewhat fast at LabCorp. But yeah, so I did manage to take a couple of pictures. I'll insert them here. And I have peeked at my weight, and I've peeked at my numbers. I know. I said I wasn't going to. I'm not telling you guys the weight. None of us need to know the weight. But I'm still, like, when I went to bed last night, it was like 2:30, and this morning it was 2:33. So I think maybe, hopefully, it'll be a little less than 10 days that the numbers will start coming down. So I may give it until Sunday, which will be the 28th, which will be 1 week. No, Monday, the 1st. I may give it to the 1st. And then, but I'm not looking at it again, and I'm not going to change. When this sensor expires, I'm going to wait until I'm ready to check my blood sugar the day before to put on a new sensor. That way I don't even have the option. And if I feel horrible or if I need to know, I've got my meter, and then I've also got the keto module meter. So my goal for today is to film. I need to stay as busy as possible. I'm not really hungry. I'm still not really hungry. I'm more thirsty than anything. And I have to call UPS. I need to call CVS because they haven't filled my new bladder control medicine. And that appointment was almost 2 weeks ago. And I told her, I was like, I'm giving them, last week because the doctor's office may or may not have been open because of the snow and stuff. So I was like, I'll give them, all of last week, but it's Tuesday and it still says that it's being in process. I'm going to give them a call and see what's going on with that. But yeah, so hopefully it'll be a pretty good day. Rob's going to have homework. We are in the middle of busy season. Welcome to busy season. So I will try to stay busy as well. I do have a book to read. I'm kind of in the middle of it. For an ARC, if you've never heard of that, it's called Advanced Review Copy. The author gives you an advanced copy. That way, when the book goes live, you can write a review. So I'm about halfway between in it. The problem is, I don't think I was in the right headspace yesterday. That's probably more than what it is. And then, yeah, so I basically read anytime I take a break, so it'll get done. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to get my day started. We're going to keep this intro under 5 minutes, and I will talk to you guys later today. Hello, friends. I don't have a good place to put you on my desk. So anyway, I've been reading the comments to the vlog post for today. And in yesterday's video, I said, what do you want to see if I'm not going to show you numbers? And a lot of you said, take us along your day. Well, here's the thing. I don't do anything during the day. Rob is the cleaner. That is a pact we made before we even got married. He has a very specific way that he likes things cleaned, and so I don't do that. I help out when he asks me or when I ask him if he needs help, but for the most part, he likes to do it on his own. And then the reason why I didn't share today was because I'm not gonna vlog in the car while I'm driving, especially since that's the first time I've driven in forever. But also, it's not very far from my house, and I don't want people to know exactly where I am. I mean, I know a lot of people know where I am, but I don't want you guys to know exactly where I'm at. So that's why I don't do that. But yeah, so it's 3:30. At noon, Roxy came in the craft room and was howling. So I went and sat on the couch with her. Well, I went and sat on the couch. And normally if I cover up my legs and I get on the couch when she comes and gets me, she gets kitty loves. For those of you who've been with me forever, you know she used to do this in the bed. I would go get in the bed under the covers and she would come get kitty loves. I don't think you guys can see her back there. Maybe you can, she's on the chair. Nope, you can just see my mess. So anyway, so I did that and I sat in there for like 45 minutes and she finally come and got on my leg. And then she got up and she ran away. So I said, okay. And I took a nap. I'm telling you guys, the first couple of days after taking that injection, I am just so out of it. So I took a nap about an hour. She was hollering throughout the whole thing. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So it wasn't a very restful nap at all. So what I'm doing now is I am working on 2 cards. This is the image I'm working on right now. If you guys didn't know, I have a card making channel called The Jolly Fat Elf, and that is where you can find me coloring and making cards. So that is what I plan to do today. And I may insert just a tiny bit of footage because I know that's not what most of you guys are here for. Another person brought up me not checking my meter. Exactly. And I think I mentioned that this morning in this vlog, is that I have a backup meter. So if I start to feel like I need to check it, I can check it. This sensor actually expires in the morning. So I'm going to leave it on. Look what it says in the morning, and then I'm going to take it off. For 2 reasons. 1, because I don't want to be tempted to look at it. And 2, I think I hit a vein when I put it in the last time. Because number 1, it bled profusely. And number 2, I have a huge bruise on my abdomen. And that's where my left side of my abdomen is really the only place I can put it. Because you can't lay on it. So I don't really sleep on my left side since I've had surgery. I sleep on my right side because I have a bar on my bed that helps me move around. So, oh, you can clearly see Roxy now giving herself a bath. I apologize for the sensitive things happening behind me. I didn't even realize that's what she was doing. I can't put it on my right side, so it can only go on the left side. So it's a little irritating, but that's what's happening. So yeah, so that's my day. I mean, getting up and going to the, either getting up and going to the doctor or going to get my blood drawn is really all I do these days. I did register for the vaccine through Texas, but no one has it. Or if they have it, it's like you have to make an appointment and it's weeks out. So, and they're far away. Rob would have to drive me and he just doesn't have time right now. So I'm trying to wait for something to get closer. And again, I don't really go out that much. I would need to check with UT Southwestern because that's where my neurologist is. If I could get the vaccine the same day of my neurologist appointment, that would be fantastic. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'll insert just a tiny bit of footage and you guys can check out the other channel. I will try to remember to link it down below. If I don't, it's just The Jolly Fat Elf, like on my sign way back there. Okay, thanks guys, and I will check in with you later. So I have felt a little bit of hunger today. This is my second water. I got my carafe. This is a carafe filled with water. I've got my fasting drops. I I got all the things. Then another reason why I don't vlog is because it's hard for me to hold my arms up sometimes. And holding a camera in front of my face, you're on a tripod right now. That's the only reason why you're there, really. So anyway, that's enough of the misty blues today. I'm gonna make 2 cards, and then tomorrow will be an editing day. Get these edited and scheduled for next week. Do I have I gotta check my schedule to see if I have a post due on Monday. Okay, you guys don't care about that. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Good morning, friend. Oh my word. That is just, that's how my day is going today. Did I forget to take my morning pills? God dang it. So, it's been another rough day. Those of you who've been with me for a while, since the myasthenia started, you know that every once in a while, it just gets to be too much. It all just gets to be too much. And today it was a bit too much. And I don't know if it's left over from yesterday or what, but Rob ran to the store earlier because he needed caffeine and he wanted ice cream because we're on Tuesday and he's already up to 25 hours of overtime for the week. And I really wanted him to just grab me a bag of Mooncheese. And he was like, do you really want a bag of Mooncheese? And I said, no. I mean, yes, I did, but no, I didn't want him to get it. But then I was just like, ugh. It just pisses me off that I have to go through such drastic measures to make everything play well together. And then I have a voicemail from the urologist because I think I mentioned I needed to call CVS today. I can't remember what I told you guys and what I haven't. So I called them and they said, oh, it's the doctor. I mean, this has been pending since the 9th. And last week was a shit show. Sure, I get that. So I call and his nurse calls me back and she's like, yeah, it looks like there's because I called and said, hey, there's an interaction with the potassium. And she's like, yeah, you're going to have to get some blood work done. And I'm going to call back and be like, no, I'm not having no blood work done. You guys have my medication list. You should already know before he prescribes something that there's going to be an interaction. I shouldn't have to try to make more doctor's appointments. So no, he can either find something else to prescribe me or they can take the blood work that I had drawn today. I'm not having more blood work drawn just because you guys don't do with the information what you should be doing. I mean, that just pisses me the fuck off. It's like, why even ask for my goddamn medical or my medicines if you're not going to use that as a reference when you are prescribing? Oy. Just in a bad mood. I'm just in a bad mood. That's probably what set me off. I was already on the edge about everything, and that probably just set me off because I'm tired of fucking having to deal with doctors. I'm tired of fucking having to be a fucking pincushion to, you know, all this blood work drawn and going to doctor's appointments. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And anybody says, oh, you're doing this for sympathy, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Because I would give anything if I woke up from that night in October fine. If I'd woken up and I didn't have to tell Rob, oh, I think something's going on, something's the matter, I would be elated if I could go back in time and I woke up that morning in October and nothing was the matter. So don't tell me I'm doing this bullshit for sympathy. Fuck you. Fuck you. and fuck you again. And if you don't like that I use fuck off. And don't announce your departure in the comments, because this is not an airport. I give zero shits. Go clutch your pearls somewhere else. Boy. I don't know what to do. At this point, I don't know what to do. I'm already an hour into day 3. It's 10 p.m. My day switch over at 9 p.m. So I'm just gonna get up tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel better. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll give it a week. Maybe I won't. My sensor is done in the morning. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna leave it off. I need to call them tomorrow and make sure that, because they're like, you can use your app. And I'm like, what app are you talking about? No one told me about an app. Oi, 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 oi. You guys, I'm on the struggle bus with this one. On the struggle bus. And I know I said in my video last week that you really have to be mentally on the, like, mental, like it's a lot mental. This is what I'm talking about, because it's hard. It's hard when you're not focusing on, you know, a significant part of your day, like eating or what are you going to eat. And that's what I said, like, before I was diagnosed diabetic, I never thought about food. Like, it was never something that was consciously in my mind. And maybe because we didn't have a lot of extra food growing up. You ate what was on the table and that was it. You didn't worry about nothing else. But I feel like in this last 15 years, it's like, okay, is this going to bump up my blood sugar? And like, what am I, you know, just planning ahead for the next meal or whatever. And I just, I don't know. I'm in a mood. I apologize. But yeah, so day 2 is in the books. It took me like 2 hours to finish that card. Maybe even longer than that. Number 1, I had to take a Roxy break. She was like a newborn today. I'm not sure what her problem was. Maybe she, you know, understood that I was not having a good day and just wanted to be loved. But she did the same thing to Rob, so I'm not really sure. But she was like, I told Rob, I was like, when did I birth a newborn through my uterus? I said, don't remember that happening. Because she was like a newborn. She needed a lot of attention today, which is fine. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you for all your suggestions on what you want to see me film. Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I feel better. Fingers crossed. So I need to film a little tiny intro that lets people know that not to have their babies watching this, because several people have mentioned that they watch it either with their kids or their grandkids, and I'm like, oh, this is probably not one. This is not the one. Oi. Oi. Alright guys, I love you. Thank you so much for all of your support, watching my videos, all of your comments, following me on Instagram and Facebook. Oh my god, she's hollering. That cat. I really do appreciate it. And I don't want you guys to feel like I'm coming across as ungrateful, because I do appreciate you. But there are times that I'm gonna need to blow off steam. And again, like I mentioned yesterday, these vlogs this is real. This is what's happening during these however long. Lord have mercy on my soul. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 40. We'll see how long I do. And, you know, if I get to Sunday and I'm not feeling it, then maybe I'll stop. But, you know, if I feel like I can keep going, I'll keep going. I'm trying my hardest to listen to my body, and it's clearly telling me that it needs something that I just can't figure out. And the only thing I can think of is I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to make the switch. I'm gonna wait, give it a couple more weeks. I think it's about 6 weeks for it to take effect. We'll give a few more weeks. If I'm still dealing with elevated blood sugars, then I'll call my rheumatologist and be like, this is not working. We got to try something else. I got to call my neurologist's office tomorrow and reschedule because they have me scheduled for like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And they're at UT Southwestern, which is like downtown Dallas. No. It's bad enough when we go first thing in the morning, but then we leave like at 6:30. Like when I have an appointment like at 9, we leave my house at like 6:30. It's normally, I don't know, 25-30 minute drive, but in the morning it's not. Traffic in Dallas is awful. So yeah, all right, I'm done blabbering. I think I'm gonna do a sheet mask, read my book, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.